Just turning out a bit. So I'm just going to go straight on to his next act. It's the hilarious Matt Helliwell. I think hilarious is a bit of a stretch, but we'll see how it goes. How is everybody?
Hey!
All set for Christmas? No? Never mind. Trees not up. Football. Can't be arsed. So, anyone got kids in here? Keep your hands up if you still like them. Really? Yeah. How old are they?
41.
Yeah, so they've got careers and everything. They're not just little fucking freeloaders that are taking everything out of your house, are they?
Yeah.
No. So I've got a little boy, 9-year-old, sadly, who was born with an horrible condition all over his head. Oh, come on, Bartley, fucking hell, no sympathy. Yeah, poor bastard was born ginger. So, I'm a bit cruel towards him, but my dad were a bit cruel towards me as well. Like, I'm not talking Joseph Fritzl cruel, he didn't lock me in a basement or anything like that. But like, I'll give you an example. So, me and my sister, when we were younger, if we had to go for an injection or a vaccination of any sort, my dad would say, it's this fucking big, it's this wide, and they're going to stick it straight through your arm. Funny for him, I joined military at 18. Do you know how many fucking vaccinations you have to with them bastards? Stand in a line like this and they just come down with ping, 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 ping. 3 of us fell over and fainted. And there's another one as well. So has anyone ever read a book when they were younger called There's a Crocodile Under My Bed? No, well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. There's a crocodile under the bed. And we got read this at nursery. And I came home and I was fucking absolutely terrified that there were a crocodile under my bed. So my dad, being the kind, caring bloke that he is, he goes, look, I'll show you there's no crocodile under your bed. So he slowly got down on his knees, puts his arm under bed, waits for a second. Ah! I ran down that corridor like Usain Bolt, mate, straight into my mum's arms. And do you know what comfort I got from her? She passed him back to my dad. She says, it's your fucking problem now. No one slept that night. But one of pranks I did on my son, I say it's a prank, I prefer to look at it as like a learning lesson in life. So his teeth, when he was younger, his teeth would get wobbly, and he'd sit there and he'd be pulling them, and pulling them, and pulling them, because he wanted money. He's entrepreneurial, he's from Yorkshire, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'd had enough of this, so I fashioned a dead tooth fairy. That's a very fucking evil laugh, like, where's that coming from? So I fashioned a dead tooth fairy. I went to the Halloween shop, I bought vampire blood, I got cling film ready, and I got some sellotape ready, and it stayed in my drawer for a good few months, to the point where I'd almost forgotten about it. Anyway, the day comes, and he's tugging, thinking no one's watching. He's 9-year-old, you dirty bastard! Anyway, his tooth comes out. So I took him to bed that night, wrapped it in his little tissue, put it under his pillow. Very excited for the morning, for his fucking £2. Couldn't even get a Freddo for that nowadays, could you? So, anyway, morning comes, 6 o'clock in the morning. Daddy! I'm laying in bed chuckling. My missus at the time is like, what the fuck have you done? Daddy! So I'm running in, what's up mate, what's up? He's waving his tooth in a tissue at me. So I'm like, well, maybe Tooth Fairy's forgot it. Have a look around your bed. So he's pulling all his quilt up, he's chucking his cushions on the floor and everything. Nothing there. I said, I get in 5 minutes of stressing about this, because I'm not cruel. I said, open your blinds. So he's opened his blinds. I went, you selfish bastard. Tooth Fairy's there like this. Blood all out window. I went, you didn't leave your window open for her. I said, not only have you ruined it for yourself, you ruined it for every other little kid. Anyway, he ran down corridor like Usain Bolt. Jess! And do you what she did? It's your fucking problem now. It was worth it, trust me. So, and the worst thing about having kids, and I do love him, I know I sound like I don't, but as I said, he is ginger, is when you get friends. Oh, come round your house, they eat your food, they touch your stuff, like they want to play on your PlayStation. And kids are just arseholes while they're with their mates. My son's ball went onto the roof, and in my wisdom, I decided to use a blue wheelie bin to climb up onto the roof. This wheelie bin went from underneath me. I shattered my heel, and the doctor said it was like a crunchy bar being shattered, right? I'm laid on the floor of my drive, screaming for my son. Someone. My phone was in the house, I needed some help. He's come running round from the next door neighbours, he's took one look at me, burst out laughing, ran back to the next door neighbours. Next thing, I've got 8 of the little shits, all pointing and laughing at me on the floor. Took him on his first holiday this year abroad. I thought, we need to go somewhere that the temperature's right for a ginger of your... I took him to Morocco. North Africa. Yeah, he burned like fuck. And the first thing he did when I get there, so when you go on holiday with your kids and there was only me and him, first thing you do is, you do not go out of my sight, you stay with me. There are nasty people about, do not fucking leave my side. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all it took around that pool. Took my eyes off him for 1 second, gone. I'm running around, I'm screaming his name, I'm asking people if they've seen him. Little fucker pops up from behind a bush. We're playing hide and seek, Daddy. Not in fucking Morocco, you're not, mate. And then he egged me on, and he's like, do you know like you are with your mates down the pub, you like, you fucking pussy, you don't do that. Well, he wanted to go jet skiing, and he's like, you daren't go fast with me on the back, Daddy. I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna fucking chuck you in. So we're going along, first wave, 3 feet, boom! You can still feel him holding on. Second wave, 6 feet, boom! Still feel him holding on. Third wave, 10 feet, boom! Thought he fell off. And all you lot thinking he's fell off, don't you? But the little bastard was still holding on. And he's laughing at me. So I took the fucker in. I think I've noticed about kids as well, they're never happy, are they? Like, he's not happy that I've told him that Santa's not getting him a PS5 for Christmas. Sorry, but he's fucking not. And one thing I've done recently that's made me realise this is, so I've had a beard since before he was born, and I decided to go clean shaven, because on holiday, people thought I was 10 years older than what I actually am. So I assumed it was the beard, so I took it off. Gave him a kiss the other night before he went to bed. Oh, that feels weird, Daddy, it's horrible. Next day, obviously it's grown a little bit, give him a kiss before he goes to bed. Oh, it's crispy now. Like, what am I, fucking roast potato? Like, what's crispy about here? So we've had too itchy, too long, too messy. Personally, I think he don't like my face, and I think that's a bit rich coming from a ginger. Anyway, I've been Matthew Elwell. Merry Christmas and good night. I hope you all have a good one.